Welcome back to my channel. This is Archangel Alchemist. And today, before the video begins, I want you to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it to others who will want to watch this, because it's going to be some real good information here. And today's topic is going to be about love and Libras. Now, this is from my experience with dealing with Libras and relationships and love and everything Libras. And it really depends on your chart, it depends on your moon, it depends on different placements, different houses. A lot of factors go into how people react to certain things and certain actions and reactions and stuff of that nature. But we're going to generalize it, Libras, into love and how they react to certain things and how they go about it. And the number one thing I get from Libras when they're in a relationship is that there is a lot of codependency, because Libra is that love factor, that partner factor. They almost play a victim in a sort of way, like they don't know. They're sometimes that airy part of them are unsure of things. So they're going to need your advice. They're going to need your confirmation. They're going to need your support. They're going to really look towards you for a lot of things to validate themselves. Now, this is not all Libras. This is the ones that I dealt with. Sometimes they can get lost in the relationship. They either would shut down or they would rise up in the relationship. They can close themselves off of the relationship, off of love. If they was heartbroken or anything, they will go out their way to, I don't know, bash you or slay your name or different toxic things. And it depends on their history and how they raised. Because a lot of Libras, they're family oriented. They love family. They love love. They love partnership. And they are charmers, because in my chart, my South Node is Libra. So I know what I'm talking about, because I had to get through this, because sometimes in the past, I would rely on people too much. It's too much. It's a thin line between being independent and relying too much on another person, and is that partnership. You want to be in the middle with partnership. You want to be your own person and then be partners with someone else. And then my North Node is Aries, so I have to go into the spotlight that I am in right now, creating for myself. So the Libras, if they not on a journey of awakening or evolving, they're going to be stuck. They're going to be stuck in that relying on someone. They're going to be stuck on a phase of I need you, I need you, I need you, where you shouldn't have to be like that. You have to come to a point of wanting a person and not needing. And that's where Libras and love come into. But they are nurturers. They are romantic. They will have your back. This is not a bashing Libras video. This is breaking it all down and understanding where Libras come from. They are, only thing about them is they question a lot of things, and then if it's not what they want, they kind of flip it around and change it all around. And that is something that some of them got to work on. Like the ones I dealt with, they would do that. They would always come to me for answers. They would always come for me for confirmation. And I didn't mind doing that. It's just when you overdo it, then it's like, it could become toxic. It's like you need me for everything? Like, no, you need me for this and that. Like, make decisions on your own. Like, you don't know what to eat, or you don't know what to do or go, or like they Libra's lesson is like self-love and being on their own for a while, but not rejecting love, because once they're heartbroken, they're gonna reject love. They're gonna be like, no, I don't want that, I want this, I don't want it, I'm not open to it no more. It's always, sometimes it's a victim mentality. They got to get out of that victim mentality. Like, okay, you don't want me because so and so or this and that, and they'll kind of like flip it around. I'm like, no, it's not because of this, it's because of that. Like, sometimes it's not Libra's fault. It's just their natural ways of doing things. And I tell people, master yourself, master your sign, and go above your sign, go above a lot of influences, so you can know how you're operating. Like, I'm a Cancer and my moon is Virgo, and I'm still mastering myself. I'm still rising above things. Sometimes I get emotional, sometimes I overthink, but then I catch it and I don't let it self-sabotage the things around me. And that's what some of these signs like Libra or Scorpio or Aries or any sign, because this flip sides of the sign, there's like good traits, there's bad traits, there's traits that we don't even know about, like that come in the middle. It depends on your moon, depends on everything. So Libra and love, like, it's love season. So a lot of relationships are ending now, a lot of relationships are beginning now, and they just gotta prioritize the relationship and their goals. I think that's like the main message for the Libras, is having a balance. They're the scales. They want a balance. They need balance. And sometimes they look for other people to balance them instead of themselves balancing each other themselves out. And it'll be fun, it'll be work, and then they'll do both of those, you know. Like, they'll go have a lot of friends, they'll have they're charmers, they'll flirt with people, they'll do a lot of things. They're very social, they're like social butterflies, so they spread their wings, like go out and just have fun. And they always need that balance. I think they need balance, that work and love space. That's what they need to do. They need to also balance relying on themselves and relying on someone else. I think that's their kind of lesson, because a lot of these signs have lessons, and the lesson is to master yourself and go to another level and take it up a notch, so you don't have to self-sabotage and you're not on autopilot and you're not just blaming your sign. Please don't just blame your sign because you're this way. Like, just because you're one way, don't be like, oh, because I'm a Cancer, I'm just this way. You can change it and shift it. Like, I love my Geminis. I love my Geminis, and I run into a lot of Geminis, and they are the air sign, and they can be playful. They're the child of the zodiac, and they can't be held down. They want freedom. So that's what I'm learning about them. So I learn each sign. I come across each sign, and it's about learning their sign because their sign can help you as well. So don't just blame them on the sign and stuff like that, and be like, oh, they that, because they can evolve and they could go above that sign. So that is the video for today. So remember, Libras, balance yourselves out. And if you're in a relationship with Libra, get to know the Libra, get to know them, and it's not all said and done. Like, don't be like, are they this way because of that? Learn them, study their charts. I have a service with breaking down charts and relationships. So if you don't know your partner's chart, or if you don't know your chart, you can go in the description and click on my page and inbox me, and I'll break down your chart and I'll break down your partner's chart. And because there's more to it, it's more than love, there's stuff like that. There's like career choices, there's a whole bunch of things. So you could do that, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video and share it to those Libras or those people who are dealing with Libras and want a better understanding with Libras, because they are really great people. They're the love of the zodiac. So I'll see y'all next time on the next video. Goodbye.